Good morning and welcome back to another Money Wisdom sponsored by Johnson Brunetti. I'm Jalene Andrews. We are teaching you smart ways to manage your money, and joining us again with expert advice is Eric Hogarth, certified financial planner and senior partner at Johnson Brunetti. Welcome back, Eric.
Thanks, Jalene. Great to be here.
All right, so today's topic is healthcare in retirement questions. The first question being, what will Medicare cover and what won't it cover?
So there's a lot of confusion around this. There's a lot of different options that are out there. It's also, another thing, it's not free. You know, there's different parts to it. There's the major medical hospital coverage, but there's also things it doesn't cover, like hearing aids or vision care. And so it's important to get advice on this because you want it catered to what are my particular needs to make sure you have the best plan for you and your life.
Right, and of course when you're enrolling you want to make sure you have that all figured out so you don't end up with the wrong plan.
Yeah, well, it's not covered, or why is my bill this much money? It's because you didn't know, and it is confusing, but there's a lot of experts that are out there that can give you guidance on this.
All right, next question, also having to do with Medicare. What if I retire before I'm eligible for Medicare?
So this is a big one because you need health insurance. So, and there's different scenarios that could occur here. So you lose your job and you have the option of going on COBRA, which are your employee, your employer benefits, employee benefits, but you can only extend them for so long, and they're kind of expensive. So switching off of that, you go on using Access Health CT, which is a lot of options that are there, but that's a big part of the conversation if you're going to retire before age 65 when you can get Medicare is what are you going to do?
All right, last question. How can I plan for potential long-term care needs? We know this is always a big one.
Yeah, and it's not going to cover that or substantially, and that cost is enormous, particularly in Connecticut. So that's a big part of the health insurance financial planning conversation. What do you do? Are there ways that I can protect my money? And there's a lot of stuff. I mean, I've done this 25 years now, and there's a lot of conversations that you hear at the beginning where it's, well, there's all these things that you can do with estate planning or trust work and this, and like, there's not. Like, I'm not a lawyer, but it's not as easy as, well, I'm just gonna hide all my money and no one's gonna take it. So you have to have a plan for this, because if you wait till 70, your options are extremely limited, and by limited, you don't really have any other than paying for it. So don't let that happen. Be proactive, have a plan, have a conversation, get advice.
All right, tell us about this week's free book offer for those interested in learning more.
It's all about Medicare. Exciting stuff, very important stuff. My father's retired from the city of Meriden, and one of the functions that they had in the city, my dad would tell me about, is they'd have these experts that would come in and they'd guide people and educate people on this, because you don't want to find out after the fact, well, geez, it's not covered. Why didn't you get this plan? Because I didn't know, because none of us know, we don't know. So go to moneywisdomtv.com. It'll talk about health insurance. It'll talk about Medicare. It'll talk about, very important, what is covered, what is not covered, and what other supplemental plans you might need. So go to moneywisdomtv.com. I hope you get it, and I hope it gives you some peace of mind.
Yeah, lots of resources out there like this book offer that are free and can set you up for success.
Yes, they're free. It'll help you. Why not?
All right, Eric, as always, thanks for your time.
Thanks, Jillian.
All right, one more time, that is moneywisdomtv.com. For CT Buzz, I'm Jalene Andrews. We'll see you next time.